What's going on, everybody? I think we're live. I think everything's working okay. Game is just about to kick off. It's just about to kick off. Hope you're all good. Oh, big game today. Not one that obviously Wolves should win and whatever, but it's one of those games really where I'd be very, very happy to upset City, especially after Arsenal did so well earlier as well. So hopefully. Yeah, if you're in here, guys, make sure you're commenting, make sure you're liking, subscribing, following the pages, and liking the pages, etc., etc. You know how it is. Hope you're all good. Ugh. So yeah, the Wolves lineup. Cunha Huang up front, Ait Nouri and Hugo Bueno. Out wide, Boubacar Traore, Lamina and Gomez in the middle, and João Gomez, Semedo and Max Kilman in a back three. According to what Sky Sports are saying, though, Hugo Bueno is in the back three. So who knows? Whatever it is, it ain't a centre back, is it? So could be a bit shit for Wolves, that, but we'll see how it goes. Hope you're all good, man. This is their first. I've done a live stream before, to be fair, but that was a little bit more of a sort of to see whether anyone enjoyed it and whatever, and we had a lot of people enjoying it, so I thought I'd do another one in the comfort of Molyneux, of course. As soon as we kick off as well, I can put the graphic behind me so we can see some of the action that's going on. But yeah, hope you're all good. Hope you're all having a good Saturday and everything. Not really expecting much from the match. City have got a lot to play for now, with Arsenal winning as well. So we'll see what happens. I actually don't know what to expect. I think we're going to get turned over, to be honest. But it would be great if we could give him a bit of an upset. But yeah, guys, get involved. 77 if you're here. Get involved. Comment below. See what you want to say. What you want to say. Just about to kick off. Literally just about to kick off. Wolves kicking off. We're in our red strip as well. I think we've done all right in our red strip just lately. Hopefully we can do that again. I'm not massively confident with the back three of... It looks like it's Semedo to me. They're saying it's Hugo Bueno. I think it's Semedo that's playing in a back three. Oh my God, we've given the ball away straight away. De Bruyne, oh my God, literally 30 seconds in and City already started to break through. Yeah, not massively confident with the back three choice, but Santi Bueno must be injured. I think it's this one. Go on, Ryan. Ryan did all right there then. Ryan did all right then. He got out wide and made it a bit hard for Ederson. Ederson had to head it out. Lamina's playing very deep. I think he's doing that weird thing that he was doing last time, where he was like playing as like a defensive midfielder, but then he was cutting really deep. That's what she said. Come on, Totty. How you doing, James, on Facebook? Hi, come on the Wolves, he says. Yes, mate. Let's keep the faith, innit? Let's keep the faith. Sar's just come under pressure there and had to kick it out. Sar in his banana strip that we love so much. There we go. We can see the see what's going on in the game now a little bit better. Well, they haven't scored yet. 3 minutes in, they haven't scored yet. Lovely. Oh my God. Come on, Wolves. 3 minutes in, we're all right so far. There's been a few little scares for me playing a back three like this, but go on, Nelson. It's one of those games today where, you know, I don't think anyone's expecting a lot, and we normally do all right in games like that. It's games where we have to do good, in which we struggle. Games where where we're the underdog, we seem to do okay. De Bruyne is through. Well done, Nelson. Lovely touch that from Boubacar, by the way. Oh, what a touch. Go on, Boubacar. Go on, lad. Go on. Mate, Boubacar, mate. Oh, my God. What a player he is. I love him. I got a mate who's an Arsenal fan as well, by the way, so he's going to really want Wolves to win today. Go on. Get forward, man. I'm not... You know what? I'm not... Ooh, that's a bit of a loose pass, but we're all right. Yeah, I'm not hating on the way Wolves are playing currently. 4 minutes in. Christ. Could all change very quickly, couldn't it, against City? Make one wrong move and bosh. They'll punish you, like. 124 of you here, man. Let me hear from you. How is everybody? What's everyone's predicted scoreline? Yes, Drago. Say you doing, mate? Let's go, Wolves, he says. I can't pull your comments up because I'm using OBS. I'm not using StreamYard. Go on. That's a great touch. Go on. Oh, unlucky. Joe Gomez, man. Tricky player. Lovely. Got a bit of space here. Thankyou, if he looks up. Hwang, get the hell on side, man. Thankyou had no one to pass to then. Unlucky. Well done, Thankyou. Honestly, I'm not hating how we're playing at the moment. 2-1 to Wolves, says James. I bloody hope so, mate. That would be lovely, wouldn't it, that would be a big upset as well. Honestly, it's a good job Semedo switched on then, because fucking Kilman hadn't. Gary O'Neill, yeah, play like having to bloody sit in the goddamn stands. Nice day today, you know, guys. Nice day. First invested money in your new studio. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Let me in. Do you like it? Tell you what, the service is shite though. I ain't had a drink. I've had to bring me own. Shocking. I love that from Dragos. That's great. Come on, the Wolves. We just got to frustrate City, to be fair. You know, they need it a lot more than us. That's it. Don't make them settle on the ball. Tell you what. We're playing very, very narrow. Come on, Hugo. Get to that, lad. Get to that. Come on, you got something to prove. Ooh, shit. It's okay, we're good. I don't mind that, though, to be fair, you know. Forcing him to make rash decisions there. That's all right. 151 people here. Lovely jubbly. Come on, get involved, guys. Get involved. If you're over on YouTube, give us a subscribe. Really appreciate it. I can actually see you guys subscribing now as well, which is great. So I'll mention you if you do. That'd be lovely. And if you're over on Twitter, I don't know if you're allowed to comment or not, because it's really, really dodgy. I don't know if it works or not. And I don't think I put it on Instagram because it was bugging every time I did. So I ended up just leaving it in the end. But 8 minutes in, just going into 8 minutes and 30 seconds now, and Wolves still 0-0 to City away, which every minute really is a good thing, isn't it? When you're playing City away. We look really organised though, ironically, considering Gary O'Neill's watching from the heavens. It's a couple of times now they've tried to isolate Hugo Bueno. It's working as well. Shit. They need to solidify these wings. Oh shit. Is that, what the fuck, is that a pen? Isn't this a 50-50 tackle? They're both on the fucking ground. Nah, not a fucking chance. Not a chance, is that a pen? Not a fucking chance, is that a pen? They've both gone for the same fucking ball. Is this a joke already? How the fuck is Pawson, fucking Pawson of all people, who's already fucked us this season, how is this prick been able to do this again? He doesn't even know he's there. Oh, fuck off, man. It's a contact sport. You're both going for the same ball. So VAR has backed them up. They're not going to look at it, guys. They're not going to look at it. If that was at Molyneux and it's the other way around, mate, they're looking at that fucking every single angle under the fucking sun, making sure that no one's bloody, I don't know, fouled in the process. What a fucking joke. Why can't they just play a fair game? Why is it always got to be, if we face a top 6 side, it's got to be controversial every fucking game? That is not a penalty. Have they not played football? Fuck off, man. Fucking Pawson again. Craig fucking Pawson again. Oh, is that a fucking penalty? Could someone tell me? Oh, fuck off. 115 charges, by the way. 115 charges. Make that 116 charges. Because you keep fucking cheating. Fuck's sake. 116 charges now, lads. How in the fucking hell is that a penalty? What is wrong with... What is VAR? So they don't check it. They don't check it at all. They just go, we're just going to go on with the on-field decision. We're going to go on the on-field decision. We're not going to actually check it. So why does everything get checked under the fucking sun when it's at Molineux? They check your mum's maiden name at Molineux. It's like trying to fucking sign for a goddamn... It's literally like trying to sign for a goddamn... Oh my god, man. I can't even think. I actually can't even think. That's actually... I can't believe that in 11 minutes, we've been cheated already, man. What's up, Kyle? No, they haven't made a great start getting on the score sheet early. They fucking cheated. We could have done that. Fucking cheats. Fosun need to get a little bit of money together. Don't buy any players, just buy the refs. Because that's the only way you win games anymore. How is a 50-50 challenge where both players go down a fucking penalty? Where Aït-Nouri doesn't even know he's behind him. What the fuck is Aït-Nouri supposed to do? Just let him through. Max, you missed the pen. Absolute joke. Basically, what you missed was yet another absolute ridiculous decision against Wolves. Shock. No one is shocked. If he'd have fell over, then that's another penalty. I'm sick to death of this football game. I am sick to death of it. I am sick to death of this shit. They've got 115 charges, man. And they get away with it. You get Forest, you get Everton getting fucking shafted from points. You get us shafted from VAR. And you get City getting away with fucking murder. And 115 charges. Like, what the fuck is the point, man? What is the point? Fuck's sake. Hope you all have a nice drink of something in your hand. Watch Wolves win this game 3-2. Not if it's against the referees, mate. We ain't gonna win shit. Because Craig Pawson is sky blue. We need to check underneath what he's wearing under that little black t-shirt. Because I'll guarantee you there's a fucking City badge right there. And now it's just left Wolves an absolute mountain to climb. Where really, before that, Wolves, it looked a bit of a 50-50 game where maybe, yeah, City were on the ball a little bit more, but they weren't creating enough with it. And then they just get a fucking penalty like it's a corner. Like it means nothing. No one fucking said a word. It was just like, yeah, penalty. How? Great save, Sar. Great save. Cracking save. Gets down low. Haaland with a header. Literally inside the 6-yard area. Oh, fucking hell, man. I bet the Wolves players just thinking, you know what? What's the point? What is the point? What makes me laugh, yeah, is the commentators in this game that I'm watching. I think it's Gary Neville, isn't it? Even he said it was harsh on Wolves. So if the commentators are saying that, what the hell is going on in the VAR room? Oh, sorry. VAR couldn't get involved somehow. Because for absolutely no reason whatsoever, VAR just weren't allowed to be involved in this one, guys. Honest to God, man, it makes you so fucking angry. We actually looked all right before that penalty, guys. We actually looked decent before that penalty. And this is absolutely just fucking Premier League football in a nutshell. I literally, like, what is the point? Cracking ball. Well done, good defending. Offside. That looked like a good ball, that did, from City. Jesus Christ, cut us open in one pass. Yeah, Molly, just don't even bother watching, because it's an absolute fucking joke, as always. Get cheated out of a penalty instantly. 11 minutes in, and they think, oh, Man City ain't doing too well here, actually. You know, Wolves are holding their own and whatever, and then they're like, oh, we can't be having that, guys. Come on, give them a penalty for nothing. Literally, if that happens anywhere else on the field, the ref stops the game because 2 players are down on the pitch, and then it's a drop ball situation. So why the fuck is it a foul to Ait-Nouri when both of them went for the same ball and both players were on the floor? Like, how in the fuck is that a clear and obvious penalty? And how is it not clear and obvious enough for the VAR people to get out of the fucking jacuzzi or stop playing fucking tennis or whatever the hell they're doing in there that we're paying for? Fuck me, man. Literally, you may as well not have even bothered going there, guys. You may as well literally have just stayed in the hotel. Now, thankfully, Mike Dean is retired, but I'll tell you what, it doesn't even fucking matter, because it's like everybody got cloned to the degree of Mike Dean, and you just see, like, shit every it don't matter who wears the black strip, the referee uniform, you just automatically turn into an inept, absolute waste of space. The very second you pop it on, yeah, and that's it, you can't do your job. You instantly go, what the fuck am I doing? Where am I? And what's going on? And what the hell is football? Jesus fucking Christ, man. Yeah, exactly, James. How does VAR not get involved? 325 of you here, by the way, guys. Thank you very much for being here. Christ in hell. I wouldn't have been... I think I'd have just turned this off by now if I weren't doing a fucking watch-along. Because what's the point? I'm watching it back now. He's got two people round him, yeah? He's got two people round him in a fucking light blue shirt. Craig Pawson's in the middle going, I'm not really sure about this. But two of the fucking light blue shirts are around him, surrounding him, and he fucking gives it. He's not even going to give it until they're around him. It's like them literally looking at him going, now, don't forget, you're under our payroll. It's so fucking corrupt, man. He weren't even going to give it. Craig Pawson's literally on the fucking D, literally going, ooh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. And then there's there's Foden with his stupid fucking hairline. I mean, I'm one to talk. But fucking Foden's there with his stupid fucking haircut. And he's like, come on, ref, think about it. Think about it. Think about that money. Think about that yacht you're going to get at the end of the season. Go on, Cunha. Oh, fuck off, man. Cunha literally runs through on his own. Rodri goes over like a fucking sack of spuds over one touch. And the ref blows his whistle like he's his fucking dad. Like it's a game at a fucking a school. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's watching his fucking son's team play. And he's like, oh, I better check on me son. Fuck off, man. The game's dead. I'm not even apologising for the language, because he absolutely... this is what I mean. That's why Gary O'Neill sat in there, because he's like me. He's passionate about the sport, and he's sick to death of seeing it go to shit. But I'd be up there as well in seconds, very first game. As a manager in this league, I'd be up there every fucking game. Because I'd be absolutely screaming at the refs. Because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what your job is. Your job is to literally create as much shit as possible so that Owen has got something to do with his life. Because he's so fucking shit at everything else. And he's got no personality. So he has to have Howard Webb next to him, who also has no personality. But somewhere down the line, they both sort of interact with one another and fuse... so that you've got some form of personality to give you a fucking description on why everything in this goddamn league is a bunch of shit. Fucking hell. Other than that, they've done nothing. It'd be 0-0 now. 24 minutes in and City have done feck all. Buying the way through the league as always. Well, as soon as those 115 charges come out, I'm gonna be having a goddamn field day. I'm gonna be having a field day when those 115 charges come out, which they probably won't, because they've probably paid God knows how much money in oil to keep them all hush hush and burn a shitload of documents. Don't refs have previous football experience themselves, like ex-players? Well, hilariously, no. A lot of them actually don't. A lot of them have literally just refed games for a very long time, and no one else wants to fucking do it, so... Go on. Oh. We're at least creating some chances. I like this from Hugo Bueno. Gets in deep. You couldn't even... You know what? Yeah, you could write the script. You could easily write the script, right? You wouldn't even need AI to write the script of every single fucking football match against a top 6 side. You don't need AI. You don't need AI. It's like Forest today. That was not a penalty. Havertz literally dragged his leg out, forced their goalkeeper to bring him down, and then it's a penalty, and no one fucking thinks about it. You know what, though? Even that went to VAR. Totti does so well there to fucking take that off Foden's foot. The reason that refs, a lot of them don't have any football experience, is because they don't want them to. They want them to be yes men. They want them to look at a giant rule book and literally just absolutely quiz themselves on it over and over and over again, and not have any actual common sense at all. Like, common sense is completely out of the question. I don't want to rant for 27 minutes, but there you go. That's what we've done. Because other than that, they've had one opportunity where Sarr saved a header, and they're winning off a pen. And the hilarious thing is, no one said anything since. You know why? Because everyone's too shit scared to say anything now, because you'll get fined. You'll get fined 8 grand if you say a fucking word. Come on, Wolves. Come on. We got a bit of the ball here. Nice bit of interplay. 8 Nori. You don't know what the fuck to do with it, though, because everyone's playing so deep. Go on, Semedo. That's all right there. Oh! Oh, mate, if that was literally, I'm not even joking, a few centimetres deeper. Go on, Bueno. Get forward, lad. Come on, Wondrous. Come on, Wondrous. You can hear the bloody Wolves fans. Guess why? Because they ain't fucking plastic. That's why. In the empty had. Jesus Christ. Are we safe with FFP wise next year, says Ginge Cole. Yes, we are. We're safe. By a big stretch. It's just we can't spend without selling. Just because of what the club wants us to do. Come on, Wolves. We've got a bit of pressure here. I like how we're playing. We're playing very narrow. When City get the ball, winning the ball up high. I don't know what the fuck Kilman's doing. He's going to have a nosebleed in a minute. Max Kilman's so high up the pitch. He's fucking Scarface. Come on, Wondrous. Show him how you actually play football. Don't give him 115 reasons why. That's what it should be. You know that fucking Netflix show, 13 Reasons Why. I'm gonna make a thing, and it's gonna be 115 reasons why, and then it's gonna be why City won the league this season. And we're gonna make it 116 reasons because of that stupid penalty. Realistically, does anyone change next season? I'm so bored. Premier League football now. Rather get relegated and have some fun at this point. It's strange. Well, honestly, mate, I know so many people that aren't renewing their season tickets next season because of this shit. Because you're up against it as soon as you walk on the pitch. And you've got eyes in some fucking car park somewhere. You've got eyes on you instantly, and you're just thinking, Christ, am I gonna win this football game? I'm just begging we can actually move forward as a squad and club next season. Not if this shit keeps happening, mate, because no one's gonna want to play. Surely we are, as it seems we've been doing it a lot of selling. It's not about that. Fosun. Now they're not getting bored, mate. They want a sustainable season. We can't just keep buying loads of players with this money that everyone thinks that Fosun can just magically appear from out of the blue. They've lost so much money after COVID. They paid off 100 and odd million of our debt. and still bought Mateus Nunes for 50 million and tried to get Julian Lopetegui to stay with a massive contract. They have actually done quite a lot. It's just at the moment they want one season where we can be sustainable so that they can start to actually become a football club again. There's no point keeping players that are worth something. Sometimes you've got to get rid of your assets to develop as a club. You can't literally put all the eggs in one basket when it comes to why Fosun aren't doing one or two things this season. Like, it's not just about the fact that they're a very, rich company. It's a business. Like, you have to give some to get some, and we haven't give shit for a very long time. How you doing, Scott? I was absolutely fine till 11 minutes into this game where Wolves were cheated from a penalty, and then City basically have had a couple of shots on target since. So it really should be 0-0. In fact, don't ignore that. That's what it says over there. It's actually 0-0. In fact, no, it's 1 to VAR. Actually, no, it's 1 to the ref. Craig Pawson 1, Wolves 0, because the VAR didn't even get involved. VAR's on holiday. Sar's down injured here. Oh, he's back up. Jose Sarr does really well here. Yeah, it's a foul. Instant foul. Just absolutely takes out Sarr. Sorry, Scott. I bet everyone's just joining thinking, what the hell have I joined into? But I can't help it, man. When Wolves are cheated, it drives me nuts. It absolutely drives me nuts. They can't win legitimately, apparently. Even though they can. That's the shit thing. They can. Imagine VAR box sat with a cocktail in Benidorm. I don't even think they're in fucking Stockley Park at the moment. I think they're just all chilling in their houses having barbecues. Because I ain't seen it used once yet. But Craig Pawson is just absolutely hates Wolves. So it don't even matter anyway. $400 of you here, guys. 400 of you here right now. And what I want you to do is get involved. What do you think about that VAR decision? Oh, fucking hell. City have just scored, according to FOTMob. 2-0. What happens? Kilman, get to your man. You know what I said before the game? You know what I said? Erling Haaland, yeah, he scored the other day, but he hasn't been scoring very often. He hasn't been very prolific. And then I looked at who he was playing next, and I saw Wolves, and I was like, there we go. There you go. Semedo gets absolutely done in the air. Cunha loses a ball. Back four just go to absolute pieces. There's space absolutely everywhere. It's a decent ball. It's a decent ball. Jesus Christ. Semedo doesn't even jump. Semedo doesn't even jump. Semedo's like, nah, I'm good. (2-0) City. And that's a legitimate goal. So for me, it's 1-0 City now. You're right, David. He says Wolves not turned up. No, Craig Pawson's turned up. It's very much Craig Pawson 1, Wolves 0. And then City just scored. It's 2-0 now. Wolves did turn up. Wolves looked all right. I don't hate how Wolves have played. You make mistakes against City, you get capitalised on, and that's what happened. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And if you're shocked, I'm sorry, you. Welcome to supporting an actual football club. You know, you'll lose games. It is what it is. But I do think in that half, I think Wolves should have gone in really 1-0 down, because I thought Wolves. I didn't think Wolves were that bad. It's not over yet though. Jesus Christ, they're getting forward now. Totti does really well. They need to shape up in the second half. Just face it, it's 2-0. Yeah, it's 2-0, but is that a penalty in any other game? Is that a penalty at Molineux? Answer me that. Is that a penalty? If this is at Molineux, right, and that's Wolves going in on a 50-50 challenge, is that a penalty, yes or no? And if it is, does VAR get involved? Well, that's just a stupid question. What's happening here? I think, yeah, like, we do need to shape up in the second half, I suppose, but I don't know what everyone's expecting. I didn't expect to win this game, you know. I just want to give them a game, and I thought we did for quite a bit of that game. I thought we did, you know. We maintained a good shape and whatever. For that second goal, we just a lapse of concentration from Cunha. They pounce on a loose ball. Semedo needs to do better in the air, but he's arguably, you know, caught in the wrong sort of place, really. Our centre-backs are too busy ball watching. Ball goes over the top of them. Semedo can't get up high enough, but I don't think anyone can without a jetpack or anti-gravity. It's a stupid leap from Haaland, mate. No one's getting to that. How's it going, guys? Come on, me babbies, he says. I just wanted to give him a game. Do you know what I mean? Oh my God, Boubacar, just give it away. Well done. Oh my God, come on, lads, look up and pass. Why are we no look passing? Christ. I mean, if we're no look passing, Craig Pawson's no look refereeing, you know? You know what I mean? No look refereeing. 437 of you here, guys. Really awesome for you all to be here. I'm sorry you've just seen me rant for 39 minutes, but it's really hard not to, isn't it? Come on. It'd be nice to get one just before half-time, but... I mean, arguably, Wolves haven't shown enough to warrant scoring, but we've done all right to keep them at bay. It's just... shafted by a penalty and then shafted by a bit of shit play from Wolves, and they've just capitalised on a poor mistake, and that's it. 2-0. Getting robbed again, says Anthony. Even pundit said ref wasn't going to give it until that little rat bastard Foden ran up to him. Then he cheered as though it was given. I know, mate. That's what I was getting angry at. Craig Pawson literally looked at it and went... So what the hell did Foden say to him? What the hell did Foden say to him there, mate? I think it is, like, how are you supposed to, like, find it in you to find more than one gear, really, when you've been shafted in 11 minutes? Go on, Hwang. Go on. Go on, Lamina. Find your space. Come on, Wolves. Ref, look at my badge. Well, I think that's why Wolves wore red today. I think they wore red to see whether, you know, they could just colourblind the referee into thinking, actually, you know what, they're not wearing gold, so therefore it's not a pen. But unfortunately, as you said, they look at the badge instead. How much pounds do you want, says David, that Foden said, yeah. How can you keep believing in the game as a player, though, when you know the ref ain't ever going to be fair? Well, that's it, innit? That's just it. How can you find it an extra sort of, like I said, an extra gear? How can you find an extra gear where the referee's already fucked the game up in 11 minutes? What are you expecting? I'll tell you what, Nelson Semedo does absolutely awesome here. Go on, Semedo. Kevin De Bruyne gets absolutely free. Picks a nice pass out. Semedo picks up the loose ball. Rides a few challenges. Drives us forward. Hugo Bueno. Come on, get one before half time. I'd love that. Oh, what the fuck was that, Cunha? What the fuck was that, Cunha? We're too happy to play in our final third, so we keep going back. Thing is, it's not that we're happy to play in our final third. We're playing Man City. Two of their players are basically worth more than our squad. Their bench gets in our 11. So it's not about being happy about being in our final, in our first third or whatever. Holy shit. Phil Foden, are you paying this referee? Just answer me that question. Do you have his credit card details? If this goes to VAR, it's an absolute fucking joke. If this goes to VAR, it's a joke. The game's dead. Oh, wait. Oh, guys. Guys, listen. They're back from their break. VAR are back from their break. And they're just going to check this one instead. They don't check when the referee is given the penalty to see if he's made a mistake. But because the ref has made a mistake, because he hasn't given the penalty. Check the screen, mate. Check the screen. That's it. Have a look at the screen. Let me guess. Let me guess. No, it is a pen. It's a pen. That is a penalty. That is a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Just give the fucking penalty and let's carry on. I don't want to see the same decision over and over again by 20,000 different angles. Just give the penalty and let us carry the hell on. Christ me. Shock. It is a penalty though. I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, you know what? It's not a pen, guys. You know, I support Wolves, therefore I'm biased, and it's not a pen. That is a penalty. It is a penalty. That is a penalty. There we go. There we fucking go. So, Erling Haaland hasn't scored in ages. He scored 1 goal the other day, but hasn't scored for ages. He's not a prolific striker anymore. And City won't just enter Wolves, give him a hat-trick. Do you know what I'm saying? Wolves are just keeping players in their careers. Oh, he nearly gets to that, Saw. Fuck me. What a joke, man. I don't know what's going on with the score, by the way. Oh, there we go. It's 3 now. For some reason, it's just turned into 3 from 1. That was weird. What was going on there? I was buzzing for a second. I was like, what? Did they cancel the other 2? Nah, guys, that was a pen. That second one's a penalty. I don't know why it's gone to VAR, though. To be honest, I don't know why they had to look at that for so long. So it goes to VAR if the referee doesn't make a decision. And then there's another action where they don't go to VAR because the ref makes a decision. I'm so confused. When is VAR used? Kyle made a fucking video about that the other day and I'm still confused. If you look closely, he didn't touch him. Never a pen. If the ref didn't give it, then I think that's a pen, guys, that second one. How you doing, Andy, by the way? On YouTube, how you doing, mate? Oh, Jesus. 11 minutes in and this game was over, basically, wasn't it? 11 minutes in, the game was over. Oh, my God. Kilman was literally, like, so far up the pitch, he may as well be playing as a 9. The Wolves players are done, by the way. You can just tell. They are absolutely done with this game. Just get them on the buzz, for fuck's sake. Gary Neville says, that's the conundrum when you're versing this Man City team. You know what? Man City have played well. I'm not going to say they've not played well. You know what I mean? They deserve to be winning the game. The first goal shouldn't happen. It's not a penalty. The second goal is a goal. And that's fair enough. And the third one, apparently people are saying in the comments that it wasn't a penalty. For me, it was a penalty. When I looked at it from VAR, it looked like it was a pen. It did look clumsy in the first action as well, but it's whether Semedo gets any of the ball. And if he doesn't get any of the ball and there's contact, then it's a penalty. If you're tackling from behind, you only get the player, you don't get any of the ball, that's a penalty. Gaz is saying he didn't touch him. I need to watch it again then, because I thought he did. Oh my God. Could have been 4 there. Absolute scramble in after a corner. The second was Cunha, who lost the ball way too easy. Yeah, exactly. Just a lapse of concentration. City pounce on a loose ball. You know, our defenders can't get back quick enough. Semedo gets out-jumped by, I don't even know how much. Normal easy game from us, from them. We need a full over hurdle, and O'Neill needs to be looked at too. Don't be stupid, North Street. Don't be dumb. Come on. You can't be thinking fucking O'Neill needs looking at. He's not even in the technical area. And you're up against Man City and a referee in Craig Pawson who absolutely hates us. We had no chance. I wasn't sitting here today thinking, oh my god, I can't wait for Wolves to win. The second was yeah, I read that already. What do you guys think of that first half? What do you guys think of that first half? Taking out the VAR decision, what do we think of that first half? What do we think? My camera needs to, like, stop doing this stupid bullshit. It's ruining the immersion. There we go. Lovely. Awful, says Vicky. Yeah, I mean, I can see what Wolves are intending to do. You know, we're playing an extra man in the midfield, so we're trying to sort of nullify Rodri and De Bruyne with an extra man. That's not really paying off too well. And that's because we've got an extra man there, we're leaving our two attackers, Cunha getting too deep and Hwang's getting too deep. So there's no one to actually pass to once they get the ball anyway. We need to play a midfield two and just play a front three and just go for it in the second. Deserve to be 1-0 down. I don't know. That second penalty for me, it was more of a penalty than the first one. The first one isn't a penalty. Simple as that. The first one is not a penalty. And the fact that they haven't even gone to VAR is just fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Problems were all under Jeff Shee's watch. I mean, I'm gonna see what happens at the end of this season. For Jeff and Fosun, you know, if there's improvements and things happen in the right ways, then I'll let bygones be bygones. I think this season's been unfair for every team, really. Before just absolutely screwing everyone over, unless you've a top 6 side, of course. Leicester penalties, don't think we've done too bad, but hardly seen Hwang and passing not being good, says Gaz. I think that's it, isn't it? Like, you've taken the penalties away. I mean, Wolves have tried their best in possession, but been kind of sloppy. There was a good period of time just before that first penalty where I thought Wolves were playing all right. I thought Wolves played narrow enough to force City out wide, which was good. And then in possession, we were playing, you know, we were trying to spread the pitch with our wingers. And to be fair, I think with some more confidence, that game plan's not a bad game plan. I just think the confidence absolutely seeked out the team after the second goal. We've looked absolutely shocking since then. Wolves never win this, and City are far too good. Wolves look tired and ready to... I don't think Wolves look that tired, actually. I don't actually think Wolves look that tired. I just think you're up against City, and, you know, 11 minutes in, you get shafted by a referee. I think it's really hard on the players to just pull up their socks and keep going. I don't think they look tired. I think they look fed up, but I think that's how all of us feel. There are human beings at the end of the day. We're all absolutely fed up of this shit. We've had a good season. Let's leave it at that. These games are free hits. Yeah, exactly. The season in general, I mean, we've talked about it so many times. The season in general has been absolutely phenomenal for Wolves. There's been like some really, really good signs for Wolves this season where we've looked great. I want to see what they say about this penalty. 2 seconds. I'm just going to see what they say.
What did you make of it? And Nouri's positioning and the issues that he has here?
Yeah, his positioning, obviously, he's left-footed playing right back, so it's always going to be difficult for him. He wants to be on his left foot, so his body shape is wrong to start with. I can't even see Guardiola coming in behind him. Initially, when I thought it was soft, as it was slowed down, for me, it just probably is a penalty.
Oh, fuck off, Micah. Of course you're going to say it's a penalty. You're a fucking ex-City player. Nah, never a pen in a million years. It's a 50-50 challenge if you have to go in for those. If you don't go in for those, you're not a defender. You're weak. If you don't go in for that, you're weak.
Yeah, he just dispatches that one with ease. Second one, obviously a lot better. This is a poor piece of play from Wolves' point of view. They get good.
This is a shocking bit of play from Wolves. It's ping pong. It comes off poor touch by Cunha. Good bit of play by City. And, I mean, Semedo gets absolutely done in the air, but I think everybody but Michael Jordan would do it at the same time because, Christ me, he gets some air there. He literally just takes flight. Boo. Good goal. Good goal, that. And then here's the second penalty. I need to see this.
Yeah, again, obviously, Wolves had to apply pressure, got caught upfield. I think this one is more clear-cut for me. I think that's a penalty. A lot of people say he's lucky not to get a red card, but I think it was a genuine attempt to play the ball there. So, yeah, which is the rule.
I think that's a pen.
And he dispatches it again. All the talk about Haaland, he's nearly there, but it's just a little bit of power on it. I just think, you know, when people...
I genuinely think that's a penalty. I genuinely think that's a penalty. Right, I'm looking at the comments again. Sorry, guys. What we saying? Maybe instead of 3-2 comeback, we can do 4-3 comeback like we did against Leicester, says Gaz. That would be good, wouldn't it? Stuart Atwell was okay to look at the penalty this week. He didn't want to look at the other week for the Forest game. Mate, they just make it up as they go along. It's whether they can be arsed. Maybe he was on the toilet or something and he was like, nah, fuck that. Know what I mean? Yeah, we're playing a team that we poll to win the Prem and have to win. Yeah, exactly. Thor's Tours, exactly that. Exactly that. Thank you for having a bit of sense. I said 2-0, but ticket price will not be frozen, says North Street. Colby, realistically, we are playing a Champions League side. We can't expect to win them all. That being said, possession has been incredibly sloppy. Gaz says biased as fuck. The second Haaland goal was incredible. Yeah, I agree, Colby. Ian says Micah is a bellend and agree. Semedo's is a pen. I don't know why anyone's saying that's not a penalty, by the way. Like, take off the bias, like the Wolves' golden glasses. Like, take them off and go, yeah, that's a pen. The first one, that's not a penalty. That is a tackle. That is a 50-50 tackle. And if you don't go into those as a defender, you're not doing your job properly.
Back in the day, we named it cookie dough.
Like, that is not a penalty. The second one is a penalty. And the goal that goes in between with Haaland launching into space, that's just a fantastic finish, you know, from a Wolves mistake. And to be honest, I don't think Wolves made that many mistakes of that nature. I don't think we made that many mistakes that put them through on goal that many times. So you know, you take that. If you make mistakes against City, you get punished. The first one is just the worst one for me, and because it's at the start as well, it kind of highlights the rest of the game. It puts a line on what you're going to expect for the rest of the game, and just ruined the game instantly. 11 minutes in, ruins the game. Because now you're thinking, why haven't they gone to VAR? I don't get why they haven't gone to VAR there. Like, how do you not go to VAR there? I don't understand. Why can they go to VAR when in the build-up of a goal against Bournemouth, Wolves get a goal disallowed because VAR intervenes and goes back about 4 different actions to see whether a goal's disallowed or not, but they don't go to VAR in a penalty decision where it's the first goal of the game. What the hell is where's the consistency? Please tell me where the consistency is. We are up against the best who spend money and have ambition unlike us and the owners. North Street, they have 115 charges of why that's a bad... 115 reasons why that comment isn't quite correct. 115 reasons why. They are cheaters. It's taken such a long time to go through all of these 115 charges. Do you know why? Because they are damaging to the club and they're thinking they need a plan B. They need a plan B. And it's taken that long because they're like, what the hell are we going to do when it goes through? I'm going to be laughing my tits off, I'll be honest. I'll be laughing my tits off.
We do things differently on the mountain, like never serving our beer until the mountains turn blue.
I get what you're saying, North Street. You know, we're up against the best who spend money and have ambition, but they have money to burn. You know, they've also, once they've spent a little bit of money, when they were starting to gain momentum, they were showing, you know, the team was showing more. Like, we've got a squad now that want to play for the badge. We haven't had one of those for a long time. But there's all sorts of different reasons why, there's all sorts of reasons why City are a good club. And some of them don't even go into corruption. Some of them are just because Pep is a really good manager. You know, they're able to buy the best players. Whether that's through corruption or not, I'm not sure. But end of the day, they're a very good side. City in a Premier corrupt, they will get minimal punishment. I'm really on the fence about it, to be honest. I don't know whether it's going to be minimal because, and that's why it's taking so long. Like, they're trying to battle their corner, and that's why it's taking so long. Or they're seeing the repercussions of it all, and they're asking for time to prepare. Tired was probably wrong. Wolves were sacked after the first goal up against VAR. What? No, Ian. Not against VAR. VAR was not used. They weren't in the room. They weren't in Stockley Park then. That was very much Craig Pawson. Craig Pawson was against Wolves. The thing is, if that went to VAR, that first decision, and they slowed it down, and they do their usual antics and whatever, and then it goes to VAR, and then it comes to a decision like, oh yeah, it's okay, we'll go with the ref's decision because it's not clear and obvious or whatever. Yeah, it's shit, but we've seen it before. This is just ridiculous. They didn't even check. They didn't even check. Why didn't they check?
But this is such a close title race. Do you think they will want to push for more goals because of the goal difference?
100%, Carls. I think when
Oh, Bellegarde's coming on.
up against Man United, Mancini always used to tell us
Interesting.
goal difference. It could be key at this part
John Rickner Bellegarde's coming on.
of the season, and we won the league on goal difference. So 100%. I think quietly,
Oh, God.
let's get some more goals.
So rare that Manchester City
Sorry, correct up against officials. Now, you all right, Ian? Don't worry, mate.
behind Arsenal as they're about to kick
Right, 634 of you. Please head over to the various things. YouTube, Facebook, everything. Twitter, Instagram. Wolfpack, WWFC. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. Give us a follow. Do all the things. Really appreciate it. Money talks. They will, like judgment, VAR will always favour the so-called top clubs. Well, we saw that against Forest earlier, didn't we? Because I don't think that's a penalty against Forest either. But at least that went to VAR. At least that went to VAR against Arsenal. Or for Arsenal, rather. Come on, Wolves. Positive to see Bellegarde back. We've actually got a winger out there now. Come on, Wanderers. Just make it hard for him in the second half. That's all I want now. Mate, I don't care what anyone says, man. Kilman is just so frustrating to watch just recently. He goes so deep there to foul Haaland. What are you even doing? Nelson Semedo's playing as a bloody centre back here. $632 of you here, man. Get involved in the comments. I see you. Let's hear you. Don't matter if it's about VAR or whatever. Let's just have a conversation. That's what we're here for. Absolute shocking first decision. Second one, good goal. Third one, I actually think it's a pen. I know a lot of you guys in the comments will think otherwise, but I think Semedo doesn't do enough there to stop Haaland without just getting some contact on him, and I feel like there's too much contact on him, and that's enough for a pen for me. Go on, run! Oh, fucking hell, Hangy, running like your feet's in tar. Oh shit, man, City is so good, aren't they, man? It looked like they were in a world of trouble there, and in 3 passes, they're in our box. Come on, Bellegarde. Look strong, lad. Look strong. Come on, Wolf, says Gaz. Can we do a Leicester? Christ. Imagine. That would be something else, mate. Lots of positives. Looking forward to the next season with the pre-season under O'Neill and a few additions. I think we could do well. I absolutely agree with you, Ian. That is called being sensible. Love that. It could be a lot worse this season. Look at Forest. We could have been at exactly the same position as Forest. Points deductions because of shit through financial stuff, which we avoided. And, you know, not playing well enough in other games and struggling to stay up. It's a great stream from you, no moaning from you, and my views on other Jeff Shee. I don't. No, the thing is, I absolutely get why everybody's got their own opinions when it comes to Fosun and Jeff Shee. And some of them I do absolutely agree with. You know, I do think that he's not shown enough. They've not shown enough intentions at times and whatever. But when you actually know the reasons as to why, and you know, it paints a picture. And then you go, fair enough, you know. I just think that we've got to wait until they've got a real season to dig their teeth into, because for a long time we haven't had a real season where we've had enough players, or we have had a manager that even wants to be here. Foden just had a shot on target. Foden with the shot on target. Let's see what happens here. Aït-Nouri. Bit of a weak tackle. Foden's so free there. What is Kilman and Totti doing? Get tighter to your marker. We could spend cash in the summer, so next season should be better. We can spend cash. We haven't got a lot of cash to spend. But we do have to sell a higher asset as well. People get confused as to why we have to sell even though we've got money, and I'm like, because that's how business works. You know, you can't just go absolutely balls to the wall when you haven't shown enough to the people that are spending the money as to if you're going to do well next season or not. You know, last season we just about stayed up by the skin of our teeth, and then everyone's thinking that that we should be spending 30, 40 million on players. Like, what? Who's going to want to invest? You've got to show it. You've got to show something first for the club to want to invest. Let Kilman go to United. I absolutely agree with that. If I think of assets that I think that should go, Kilman's the... Oh, Aït-Nouri picks up a loose pass. Oh, far. Why is that offside? Oh, Hwang, man. Yeah, he's offside. I love that from Aït-Nouri, though. Pouncing on a loose pass there. That was good. Come on, Wolves. Yeah, I think if I think about assets that want to go, Kilman's definitely up there for sure. And then it's kind of up the wall after that. I don't even know. Like, I really don't want Aït-Nouri to go. That's for fucking sure. Come on, lads. Aït-Nouri. Semedo. Bellegarde out wide. Good ball. Hwang! Get in! Come on, Wolves! 3-1. Come on, Wanderers. Now think about this. This would be 2-1 to Wolves now, if VAR checked that first penalty. I don't know what my webcam's doing, by the way. There we go. It would be 2-1 now if that they didn't check. Oh shit! Haaland on his own. Oh mate, what a goal that is! What a goal that is, by the way. Wow. See, now that there is why Haaland's a great player. Jesus Christ. Oh, Kilman, man, just put a tackle in. Just stick a foot in. Or you're waiting, like, you're literally just giving him time. Fucking Kilman, man. Useless. I don't even know what Kilman's even doing there. Can someone tell me what Kilman's actually doing? He's literally just watching Haaland play football. Even if it goes for a penalty, at least try and fucking tackle. We just scored, man. We just scored, and then we let him back in again. Carragher just said it was really flat in here after half time. Maybe it's gone flat in here because football's dead, Carragher. You never thought about that? The actual football is what we're witnessing now, and that's what people give a shit about. But after the 11th minute decision, maybe everyone just can't be arsed. Maybe 6 at this rate. Well, this is all happening now. It's all happening now. Yeah. Should do what United done to his dad and end his career. Yeah. Or at least just put a tackle in. Doesn't even have to be a shit tackle. Do you know what I mean? Just he just thinks he's just gonna be able to miraculously guess what he's doing and block. Just stop it at source. Joe Gomez on a dead ball. We've actually got a free kick somehow. Free kick goes in, misses absolutely everybody, and goes out for a goal kick. I mean, I'm not even going to comment on that goal for Haaland's 4th goal because Jesus Christ, mate, that just shows you that he is a player. But I just think Kilman's got to do a lot better. $698 of you now, guys. 698 of you watching. Hope you're all good. It's been one of those games, hasn't it? I think that, Wolves sometimes... Oh, my God. Wolves have literally just given so much space to some certain players and just given them too much time on the ball at times as well. I feel like the midfield's not even guilty of that. I feel like the midfield, as soon as City get the ball, the midfield seem to be on them straight away, but our defence... Our defence literally just gives them, like, all of Manchester, basically. Come on now, do something with it. Got nothing to lose. Great pass. Go on, Hwang. Be clever about it. Nice. Whip it in. No one there. Hugo Bueno. You know what? That ain't bad. Wolves fans shouting handball there. I didn't see anything. More lager required. Keep it going. Let's get to 1,000. Yes. Keep getting in, guys. Nearly 700 viewing here. Haaland literally has just been denied a 5th goal by Sarr. Jesus Christ. Defensively, Wolves have been absolutely shit. Like, genuinely dreadful. Look at all the empty seats, by the way. It's hilarious, isn't it? Imagine your team's winning 4-1 and there's still empty seats. Yo, what's up, Wolves fans? Says Hector. How you doing, Hector, mate? You good? Over on Twitter or X. From the USA. Nice to meet you, mate. Nice to meet you. Oh, a lot of work to be done in the summer on and off the field. New contract for O'Neill's the first thing. Oh yeah, 100%. He's. I mean, this season, if we can say one thing, it's that Gary O'Neill has literally shut everybody up in the media. They got no fans in a shit firm. It's a joke. You know, I mean, the thing is, the thing that happened to Man City could happen to any club, and no club is going to moan about it, are they? No club's going to moan about being bought by, you know, a giant oil firm. No one's going to moan about that. But what pisses me off is that they tend to get a lot of decisions from referees. I've got nothing against Man City, to be honest. I've said this before. They're the 115 charges, that fucking winds me up, and I want to know what's going on there for sure. I think Pep's a great manager, right? And I think their players are phenomenal. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, okay, they've probably got them by dodgy means, and if that comes out, then we'll have that discussion another time. But I'd rather them win everything than Man United. I can't stand Man United. I don't know what it is. I think it's because of my upbringing. Everyone was a United fan when I was a kid, so I hate United. Go on, Night Nori. Put him through. Oh, unlucky. That was the right thing to do, that was. Whatever happens this season, says David, it's been a good season. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely agree. I don't think that anybody's surprised that it's 4-1 to City. But what's pissed everybody off is that first penalty, innit? Let's face it. Without that first penalty, it's just an absolute capitulation by Wolves. Other than the fact that that's the first goal, and you know that creates a lot of shit. That first goal completely transformed the game. Boubacar's going to get a yellow. Not too upset. Blues have gone down. Leeds are only in the playoffs. They're the new Man United for officials' favourite. That's very true. Yeah, they are going to be the new Man United. I mean, I work in schools, and the amount of Man City strips that I see is sickening. I mean, it's Man United all over again in my generation. Couldn't stand it, man. Absolutely couldn't stand it. When they get relegated, everything will be stripped. It's laughable. I don't even think I really don't know what's going to happen with all of the charges. It's going to be one of the biggest things that's happened in it to football, because we've seen what a few charges can do to a team. What about 115? Like, where is that even going to put you? Or are they just going to pay off all of the the people in charge of it. Probably more to it. What's going on here? Joe Gomez. It's fouled Ake. Yeah, that's a foul. Is it me or does Craig Pawson have a face you just want to hit? Is it just me? Is it just me? Or does Craig Pawson just look like one of those people who's just got a face that you just want to smack? I don't know where they find these referees, man. I forgot Vial slapped. Slapped in the semi. Chelsea should be done too. He got a ball. Ah, he didn't get the ball, guys. He did not get the ball, mate. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. We didn't expect to get anything out of the game today. I think it's just the manner of the first instance in the game that's really upset me. If that didn't happen, it would have just been, you know, Wolves getting tanked by City, which everyone predicted. No one's shocked. I mean, you could say that no one's shocked that there's a VAR decision, because that happens every Wolves game as well. Sorry, referee decision. There was no VAR. I just want to know why VAR was used in the second pen, but not in the first pen. That's the only thing. Answer me that question, please. Why was VAR used in the second pen and not the first? I agree that VAR should be used in the second pen, and it should be a penalty. But why is VAR not used for the first pen? Because if it is, I honestly think they're saying that that's not a penalty. Because it's a 50-50 tackle that anywhere else on the pitch, it's a drop ball situation. Two players are on the pitch, injured. Oh no, he didn't. My bad. Yeah, Gaz, he was nowhere near that, mate. Yeah, it's just, mate, it's just frustrating because I'm trying to think, like, before that penalty, Man City were kept at bay fairly well. And yeah, come on, they're probably going to grow into the game anyway, and regardless of it happening, they probably would end up winning, but it's just frustrating that that was like the first action. 730 people here, man. Awesome. Love it. If you haven't, please go and subscribe to our YouTube. We are only a few subscribers away from our next goal. Really appreciate it. I think we were like 4 subscribers away from our next goal. Come on, lads. Just get something from the game. That was frustrating as well. We scored a goal, which was a great goal from Hwang. And then they scored straight after. So it didn't even matter. That was frustrating, that. You're right, Ian. Oh, man. Be the same next. Oh my God. Haaland has literally nearly just scored an absolute belter. Jesus Christ, if that went in then, that's the goal of the season.
Will Fold, that's your footballer of the year there. I mean, initially when he got that ball on the turn and danced away players.
Oh, that's a lovely touch, that is.
First touch, the
Whew.
to get away from players, then that cross. It was the slightest
Oh, mate, imagine if he got that. Haaland, mate. He's having an absolute field day.
what a goal that would have been.
Ain't this the first time he scored an hat-trick against Wolves either. But he was rubbing his hands together when he found out he was going to be playing us.
Wolves made a change. It's Bueno for Bueno. They are completely unrelated. Hugo
Santi Bueno coming on for Hugo Bueno. The Buenos.
come on to replace him. Uruguayan international.
We just need Hugo Bueno's brother now, and we've got the whole collection of Buenos.
Appreciated that piece of play there from Phil Foden. He was the master.
Killed the game off.
But it's certainly not the case anymore with this man.
I just think that, like,
Compare him to
it's one of them, innit? You take a step back and you go, yeah, you know, we've been beaten, and pretty much all of the goals for City, other than the first one. You know, it probably should be like 3-1. And that would probably still be a bit accurate to everything that's going on. I don't think Wolves have done anywhere near enough, but City have just fucking gone up a gear now and they're just all over us. Trying to think of any positives from like a Wolves perspective. I think the midfield three at one point looked pretty good at maintaining and winning the ball. And then they've all picked up a yellow. So now that's kind of gone stale. So that's not part of our game plan anymore. I think Totti hasn't been too bad. I think Kilman's been pretty terrible. Semedo, I mean, unless he's got a jetpack, he's never getting to that second goal, so he's probably not to blame for that.
I mean, brilliant football, just so easy for them. So far ahead of Wolves in this game. Almost like a training game, they're just knocking passes to each other, laying off in the box, and his body's everywhere.
They're all over us, though, guys, I'll be honest. Wolves just being outclassed now, and it's understandable. I just think that, like, it's one of those games that I don't ever think that Wolves have shown any form of control. But I just wish it was just one of those. I just wish it was just Wolves have been outclassed by a team and not Wolves have been cheated at some point by in the match. Because then I can just sit there and go, Wolves have been shit. But after that first decision, it just makes you think, doesn't it? What could have been had that penalty not happened? Could Wolves have, you know, found another gear and got into the game? I don't know. It's one of them, guys. It's one of them. It's 73 minutes now. Who, if you can even find one, is your man of the match for Wolves today so far? If you can find one. Who is your man of the match? Positives, it's under 6, says Ian. Yeah, true. Sarr is man of the match. Is that? Are you being ironic, or is that actually what you think? I don't think Sarr's been the man of the match. Yeah, you're being ironic. I knew it. Come on, there's got to be someone who's shown something in the game. Trying to think. I mean, Juan got a goal. Anyone else? Oh God. You know what's funny though? I'd still rather support Wolves and lose 4-1 to City than support Man City. Do you know that? And Man City fans are probably going to be thinking, what the hell are you talking about? But I would genuinely rather support a real football club and lose games. Sarabia's coming on now. This is where he scores a hat-trick. Sarabia hat-trick incoming. I've said it now. Pablo Sarabia is on. Struggling, to be honest. Yeah, I'm struggling as well, Ian. I can't think of anyone who deserves man of the match, I'll be honest. I really can't. Oh, they're doing that stupid goddamn thing. Oh my God. Sarabia, now we are all doomed. Another to go as well. Oh, mate. It's literally a training game, guys. It's honestly a training game at this point. It's actually just a passing training exercise. I'm waiting for the Olays to come out. Oh, God. I hate playing Man City, man. I think out of all the teams that I hate playing the most, Man City's got to be up there. Yeah, I agree we've been shit, but I don't really know what we could have done. Go on, Huang. Oh, come on. I don't know what we could have done today, to be honest. We're up against it straight away. Sarabia has just missed a sitter. Sarabia's just missed an absolute sitter. It's a great run as well. Oh, my God. Fair enough. I mean, this is what I'm saying. Look at the state. Look at the state of the substitutions that are coming on for these guys now. Mateus Nunes. Right. The rat is coming on. You've got Grealish. 100 million they spent on him. Right? And then their last one, Doku. who's arguably one of the best wingers. That is why they will always win the league, because that bench is just absolutely ridiculous. Grealish, Doku and Matthias Nunes as substitutions. 79 minutes. If Matthias Nunes scores, I'm just going to switch this off. I just don't go. It's the only one other thing that can go wrong is Matthias Nunes scoring and celebrating. That's the only other thing that can go wrong now. I'd rather Haaland score another 3 goals than Matthias Nunes, the absolute rat, get anything from this game. Please, Boubacar Traore, break his legs, please. Play it forward. Just go for it. You may as well. Guess you don't like Nunes. Mate, how can you like Matthias Nunes as a Wolves fan? How is that even possible? How is that possible? The guy literally went on strike when we're struggling to stay in the league the season before. He goes on strike so that he can get assigned for City. And people are questioning why I don't like Nunes. I don't have to say anything else. He's an absolute dick. How many signings do you think we need this summer? I think we need a striker. We need to replace anyone that goes. So if Gomez goes, replace him. If Kilman goes, replace him. And if Aït-Nouri goes, we replace him. I still think we need another centre-back as well. So a centre-back, a striker or two, and any sort of replacements for any players we sell. Yes, Ian, I agree. I can't repeat what you're saying, but yes. I love how Erling Haaland scored 4 and probably could have scored 6, and Pep is still saying there's complaints to his performance. It's ridiculous. That is actually ridiculous. Pep's like, is that it? He scored 4 goals. Why not 6? He scored 6, he'd be like, why not 8? It's ridiculous. Go on, Bellegarde. Make a run, lad. Make a run. Just get something more, guys. Just get something more. Just show a bit about yourself. Oh my God, Sarabia gives the ball away instantly. Oh, 765 of you here. Hope you're all good. Haaland's fuming. And I actually think it's because Pep was a dick to him. I think Haaland's pissed off because Pep was an absolute knobhead to him when he went off. Not good this, mate. Up the Wolves, says Kevin. Yeah, it is what it is, mate. Who cares at this point? Jesus. Who really cares? I mean, how are we going to win against City and the ref and the fact that we've not got a manager in the dugout, like, how the hell are we going to win this football match? Away as well, by the way. Away. Oh, shit. 5-1. 5-1, guys. It's 5-1 to City. Oh, shit. What happens here? Totti caught in possession. Max Kilman completely, again, Max fucking Kilman, again, is just useless. He's fucking useless. Fuck me. Max Kilman is actually useless, genuinely. Totti Gomez makes 3 tackles to get rid of it. The ball comes over, and it's just so fucking easy for them. Because Max Kilman just lets them through. Again. The guy he just can't help himself. Has he got like a bet or something? Fuck me. Honestly, I really genuinely would just get rid of Max Kilman. I don't know what he offers anymore. I don't know what he offers. Can someone in the comments please tell me what Max Kilman offers at this moment in time in games like this? How he keeps saying, oh, I want an England call-up. Mate, you ain't going to get an England call-up when you can't turn. Harry Maguire is a better defender than you. That's how shit you are. He's exactly the same for the goal that Haaland scored as well. Yeah, okay, it's a cracking finish by Haaland, but he literally just watches it happen. Fucking hell, man. I don't know what more you can say, guys. To be honest, I'm reaching the end of my fucking ropes with Max Kilman, and you could probably say, yeah, you're being extra and whatever, and you're being too harsh on him. But like, what more can you do in a season to just prove that you're not good enough? Can't believe you're still watching it, Kyle. If there's one thing I like to do, is watch why we have to sell certain players. That's the only reason I'm watching now. I'm watching to see what players will still fight and what players will just give up. Fifth goal was shocking defending by Totti and Bellegarde. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Totti's at fault, but like, at the end of the day, Totti actually gets rid of it with a decent slide tackle. It falls to a City player, but there's not really much you can do about that. Max Kilman has to mark better, get closer to his marker, and he just lets him strike. No one is beating City when they're in this form. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those really annoying games, isn't it? Because if I've said it a few times now, but if you're just joining me, if Wolves lost this game 5-1, and that penalty didn't happen at the start, I wouldn't even give a shit. But the fact that it started with a a ref decision, where VAR couldn't even get involved for some reason, it fucking left a sour taste in my mouth. from the 11th minute. It didn't matter about anything else. The game was lost instantly. I mean, City are a class team. They are. They don't need decisions like that. They don't need them. We all knew the winner today, Arsenal, would win, so straight away I knew that City was being granted a win today. Well, yeah, of course. But the thing is, I'm not going to be that person and just say the reason that we haven't won the game is because of VAR or refereeing decisions. But they shouldn't even be part of the discussion. That's the fucking annoying thing. If they weren't part of the discussion and we just lost 5-1, I'm angry because Wolves have played shit. But other than that, it is what it is. I've seen us lose to City so many times that I just expect it, which is fair enough. There's a golfing class. Oh my God. They're all over us. Matheus Nunes nearly just scored, by the way, and if he did, I swear to God, my monitor would have felt the wrath. I would have fucking put my monitor through. Jesus Christ. VAR did get involved in the first pen. They said it was a clear penalty. They didn't even recommend an on-field review. I thought that he said in the commentary that VAR didn't get involved. You mean because they didn't get involved as an on-field review, and it was like a thing they were doing in the background. I get that, but fuck me, man. It should have been involved anyway, Kyle, because it wasn't a penalty. Erling Haaland, mate, honestly, what a player. Say what you want, man, but what a player. We have been shit today, says James, but the point I'm saying is the first goal, which let us slide, was messed up. We knew the ref and VAR was going to help them today either way. Well, yeah, but it doesn't matter, does it, at the end of the day? Like, they've still shown an absolute golfing class and made us look absolutely shit. Which they're going to do. You know, they're going to do that. We all expected that. Please don't let Matheus Nunes score. Just end the fucking game. 5-1. Let's go home. I can't be dealing with a Matheus Nunes goal, man. I really cannot be dealing with that shit. VAR have to check penalties. So, yeah, it would have been a silent review. But you and the rest of us are right. Never a penalty. Second one was, but minimal contact. You can see why it's given. Arsenal won. So, yeah, the second one is a penalty for me. The first one is not a penalty. It's a tackle, a 50-50 tackle, in which a defender has to go for. Thank God we were safe. Sarr cannot save penalties, says Jamie. I mean, Sarr saved some penalties back in the day. I don't think he saved many, though, has he? He's not saved any this season. Not one. Not a single penalty this season. We have class players and we have a lot of injuries. We are missing Dawson big time. I actually think Dawson's a massive miss. I think I agree with James, you know. Because Kilman without Dawson is just literally like... It's like a car with no wheels. Genuinely just... It's still a car, but it's shit. Because it can't actually go anywhere. There we go. It's over. Thank God for that. It's over. Jesus Christ, guys. It's over. What can you say? What can you say about that game? Well, I'm going to be doing a match review in a second, going over what I thought about the game and everything, but just giving you a little bit of a heads up. It was not good. just a spoiler for everybody. It wasn't very good. Is the reasons to why it wasn't very good? Yes. Were all of them because of refereeing and VAR? No. One of them was. Is that enough to think that you've been cheated? No, not really. Because, you know, you can be cheated out of one goal. You've still got to go for it. And to me, they just went to pieces. I love how Matheus Nunes, right, comes on the field, yeah, like he's literally the dog's bollocks. He literally comes on the field like he's literally like the best thing since sliced bread. And the guy literally has just done like 5 minutes of running and done shit all else. And he's literally running up to the Wolves players like, yes, mate, yes. Like, no, go away, you rat-faced fuck. Go back into your hole, you actual rat. Oh, God. You know what? I really thought today I was just going to just find it kind of funny that we were so poor and that Man City was so good. But they had to just somehow make it slightly corrupt. Just slightly. Just enough to piss you off for the rest of the game. Well done to the Wolves fans that were there. Yeah, they were great. 800 of you here. Guys, I'm going to be doing a match review in just a second, going over what I thought of the game, what I thought of the players, why I think that we lost, why I think that, you know, how could we have done anything better? You know, we still sit 11th in the table, 46 points. Fulham lost, or did they draw today? Can't even remember. I think they drew. So it could be worse. At least we're safe. And we were never going to win this game, were we? Come on, let's face it. We're never going to win this game, but it just had to be a little bit of controversy, didn't there? There just had to be a little dash of controversy. It just had to be. They couldn't help themselves. They cannot help themselves. They have to do it every single time. But yes, guys, thank you very much for watching. I've been Dan. Look forward to the match review in just a minute. And we'll get stuck into it. Thank you for everybody being here. Go and like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go and like us on Facebook. Go and follow us on Facebook. Go over to X/Twitter. Go and follow us there. Go on Instagram. Go and follow us there. And yeah, let's just keep it going. We've got a lot planned for the rest of the season. We're doing another podcast, not this Wednesday, next Wednesday. And yeah, I'll probably do some more new stuff as it comes. And yeah, thank you very much for joining me, guys. Hope you've had a little bit of fun watching me lose my mind. Yeah, it's one of them. It is one of them. Grats to City, the lucky bastards. 115 charges. It will happen to you one day. 1 win in 8 games is relegation form. Yeah, well, it's a good job we got the wins when it mattered. Do you know what I mean? One of them things, unfortunately. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Till then, in a bit. Bye-bye. See ya.